everybody, welcome back to Unfailing Purpose. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about comfort zones and how it is so easy for us to stay in comfort zones. So recently, I've experienced a really great loss recently, hence the reason not having a video for a while, like a month. And ever since experiencing that loss, I had really gotten into a rut of going to bed later, sleeping longer, having a really hard time getting productive in the morning. And I was starting my days a lot later than I would have liked. And so it was really starting to wear on me. It was starting to weigh on my confidence, my well-being. And I had started to think that I was almost, the words are not coming naturally. Because of not waking up in the morning, I was starting to think that I was never going to be fully what I was created to be. Like, I was selling myself short, and it was really starting to weigh on me. And so I actually started praying about it, and I was like, Lord, help me, like, just help me to go to bed earlier, help me to get up at a better time and all that kind of stuff. I'm not kidding you. I had gotten myself in such a rut that all I wanted to do was stay in bed. And I knew that just wasn't going to work, to just continue to do that. So it just so happened I have a few I would call them YouTube mentors, that I listen to and watch faithfully. And they are such a blessing to me. And it just so happened that I ended up coming across, and it had recently come out, like it was a new video, and it was Joshua Becker. If you've not heard of him yet, he is an absolute genius. He's an amazing man. He professes to be a Christian, and he has been very, very influential in my life these last couple of years. And his newest video that I had seen was how to be a morning person. And I cannot begin to tell you how many YouTube videos I've watched on how to be a successful person, how to be a morning person, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sorry, but you just hear all the same exact things. So I was like, Joshua, I don't know that you really have anything new for me, but I'll give you a go. Like, I'll see if this is just the Lord's way of opening up the door for me to be able to actually be a morning person. And I really kind of was like trying not to be negative, but at the same time trying to be very realistic. Like, tells you this really might not work. So anyways, okay. I listened to his video, and one sentence that he said stuck out to me. And it was a phrase: feet on the floor, eyes out the window. Feet on the floor, eyes out the window. So I was like, okay, feet on the floor, eyes out the window. And I started doing it. So I started actually incorporating this into my morning. And the first few nights, I'm not gonna lie, I had a really hard time going to bed earlier. But I was like, it's okay, I'm not gonna set the alarm for super early. I'll set it for something that like makes sense. So that's what I started doing, is I started setting the alarm, I think the first time I set the alarm at 7, and then I set it at 6:45, and then I set it at 6:15, and then I set it at 6 o'clock. And so I'm easing my way back, okay? And another thing that he said in his video was wake up at 5 a.m. for 30 days. And I was like, I can't wake up at 5 a.m. But I've told myself that tomorrow I am setting my alarm for 5 a.m. and then that is the start of my 30 days. And then after that 30 days, I can change it to be what I want it to be. 6 o'clock, whatever. So anyways, I had to start doing things different in order to have a different outcome. And I think that's one thing that we really don't get in our comfort zone is we never really want to start anything different. Often we think, I have to take this away. I have to change this. I can't add any more to my plate, okay? And I will tell you, I have been the exact same way. We often think, well, I've got to subtract things. Like, I can't add more stuff to my plate. And that just kind of keeps us where we are. So, in my devotion this morning, I was reading about, how we have a purpose and everything like that. And one of the things in my devotion was, what is one thing that you can start that will put you in the direction of creating habits that grow you spiritually? And this is one of those habits. Me waking up in the morning, getting my time alone with the Lord before everything is rushed, before there's any chaos, before there's any noise. It's what I've had in seasons, but it's never been something that has stuck. And it's something that I very, very much desire, is to have that stillness with the Lord before the day becomes rushed. So this week has been phenomenal. And I've actually started building on this, other things that I want to do. Make breakfast for my family, have dinner ready and kind of going before my morning even gets started, having a plan. It's made a huge, huge difference. Now, am I telling you that you need to be a 5 a.m. wake up person in the morning? No, I'm not. It's probably not the season that you're in. I don't want to discourage you if you would like to get that way. Feet on the floor, eyes out the window. It really does help. However, you may need to start some things in your life to put you on the path to living the life that you desire to live. The purpose of me getting up in the morning is more than just one purpose. My main purpose, obviously, is to strengthen my walk with the Lord. But the other purpose is to not feel the way that I was feeling. Not feeling like I didn't have a sense of self-worth. I was feeling really bad about myself for being a person who couldn't function in the morning. And I know that some people say, well, not everybody's a morning person. I think everybody has the ability to be a morning person. I think it's just easy to not be a morning person. So this is something that I have desired for a long time. So I needed to start it, okay? Now, the second part of this video that I wanted to touch on was that there are certain things in our life that we may need to stop in order to start the new habit that we're incorporating. And this was also part of the devotion. It's like, stop doing things that hinder you in the goals that you would have in your life, spiritually. If it's something that isn't building you up in your faith or in your walk with God, then stop. Don't waste your time on that. Whether that be social media or, going out for endless hours for coffee with your best friend, and just talking about like meaningless stuff. What are you really spending your time on? And what's the value of the time spent? Does it have a return? Think of it as if you went to the grocery store or department store, I don't know, just a store, and you're thinking about something that you're wanting to purchase. And the price tag is pretty large, okay? let's say it's a new bag, okay? And let's say a purse, okay? Let's say the value of the bag, or the price tag on the bag, sorry, forgive me, I might have to edit this video a whole lot. The price tag on the bag is $250. But the bag is made of vegan leather, or not like genuine leather. And the zippers are kind of wonky, and it doesn't really have the pocket storage, and it's just not hitting the mark. Do you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter that the price tag on that is $250. It's not worth the investment to you because it's not hitting the mark. And we need to see the same thing in our own life. The time that we spend, does it have the return, and is there value in it? And if there's not, then it's not worth wasting your time on. And it may be something that you altogether need to stop. So I really just wanted to encourage you guys today that getting out of your comfort zone and getting to a different place in your life, it begins with starting and stopping certain things in your life. What things in your life do you need to start to get you moving in that direction of who you desire to be, or who you know that God desires you to be? And what things do you need to stop? What things are not worth? The value's not there, but yet you keep on investing. Isn't that foolish? It's absolute foolishness. Stop investing in things that the value's not there. Time wasters. I mean, you name it. What should we be investing in? I know myself personally. I need to be investing in my children, in my marriage, in my home, in my church family, in my family, in the relationships, the shoulders that I rub, the people that I run into at the grocery store, the people that I know, at the banks, the people I know through political things. Those are the things that are worth investing in. It's also worth it to invest in a complete stranger that you feel prompted to talk to. Had that happen this last week. It was great. So start things that will put you in the direction of where you would like to be, and stop things that are not worth the investment. I hope this is a blessing to you guys. Have an awesome day. And until I see you again, don't forget that you have an unfailing purpose, and God has a unique and special plan over each one of your lives. Have a great day.